So, I'm in kind of a bad way at the moment. And I feel like a complete asshole for feeling so bad because my life is awesome. I got money in the bank. I got a beautiful woman in my bed. I don't have a new job yet, but prospects are good. I'm sure I'll be good to go on the job front in at least a month or two. It really is great to be me. My life just could not get any better. But, well, it looks like my depressive cycles sort of coincide with my fiance's period. So that's fun. Or I should say that will be fun in a few days. Yeah. But me and here we go. Well, me and my lady, we had a little conversation last night. Like, she had some questions about politics and history, and I answered them. Like, what the hell was Vietnam all about? What the hell was Iraq all about? Why do I keep saying we lost the war in Iraq? And I answered those questions, and doing so was just incredibly emotionally draining. Because, as far as I see it, we did lose the war in Iraq. The mission was to take out Saddam and replace his dictatorship with a stable democracy. And we failed to complete the mission. Sure, we weren't technically defeated in any military sense, but we bugged out before the objective was completed. And giving up is the same as losing. And what that means to me is that I saw the United States of America lose a war within my lifetime. And one of the biggest myths that my patriotism has always been built on is that the United States of America does not lose wars. We're supposed to be winners. We have the most technologically advanced and one of the best trained militaries on the planet. And yet, we lost a war. And the way we were fighting this war, which we lost, it's as if we weren't even trying to win. And to tell you guys the truth, I don't care anymore. I really do want to watch the world burn. Because everyone around me, well, not everyone, but just such a large portion of the population is so goddamn stupid and so goddamn effete and weak and lacking in any kind of willpower or any kind of drive or ambition or any kind of pride in themselves and what they do and what their ancestors did and what their country did and what their country could do. It's just not there. And I really don't care anymore. I was trying to think about who I'm going to vote for, because, yeah, even though the system is fucked and voting doesn't really matter anymore, I still wanted to make the gesture, but there is no one worth voting for. The only presidential candidate who even remotely comes close to espousing any views that I have is Ron Paul. And Ron Paul is a racist, homophobic, woman-hating, schizoid lunatic. So, it's kind of been one of my talking points that there's no saving Western civilization, but it just feels like it's never really come home to me until now. There really is no way to save America. And nobody loves America more than I do. Or at least you could say, nobody loves the idea of America more than I do. God, I'm just so sick of all the bullshit. I'm so sick of these people who live in this fantasy world where economics is a zero-sum game. Ergo, everyone who's wealthy is a thief. Ergo, everything they do must be motivated by thievery. Ergo, the wars were not important. But those wars were important. America was attacked, and America fought back. Because that's what you fucking do. But none of them have the stomach for it. None of them are willing to see the war through to the end, because none of them are willing to see anything through to the end. Nobody is willing to risk or sacrifice anymore. It's like they don't want America to be successful. And the truth is that they don't. They hate the idea of America, just like they hate themselves for their own success. And I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I just want to move to a farm in the woods and try to ignore the world. Because our civilization is fucked. And there's nothing I can do to save it. But I don't see any point in going down in a blaze of glory, because it's just not worth trying to save anymore. It deserves what's coming to it. And as a red-blooded patriotic American, that fact hurts me inside. And some of you might be surprised to hear this, but the truth is I really have been holding back on these videos. Like, I'm worried that if I espouse truly, militant anti-statist views with my name and face attached to it, that might hurt me getting a job in teaching or intelligence, but I don't want to be a teacher anymore. And I don't want to work in intelligence anymore. Because I don't care anymore. And the whole trolling Muslims on the internet thing, I've gotten a lot of death threats. And the majority of them were very silly, like from kids in Pakistan who would get in serious trouble if the government even found out that they even had Facebook accounts. Like there was this one kid who saw that I had Future Soldier. Right before I joined the Army, he saw that I had Future Soldier listed on my Facebook account, the Future Soldier program. And he said, like, oh, well, I'm going to join the Taliban. Maybe we'll meet on the battlefield. And I just couldn't help but find that hilarious, considering that I'm an ass-backwards redneck from Mississippi who learned to shoot while he was learning to walk, whereas this guy is a lawyer's son from Islamabad. So most of those were pretty silly, but there were a few that seemed almost serious, but I don't care about those anymore either. Because without this greater identity that I had, where saying I'm Nate and I am an American meant something, I feel like I have nothing left to lose. And I really just cannot wait for the shit to hit the fan now. I just cannot wait for civilization to collapse around me. And you know what I'm gonna do when that happens? Not shit. I'm going to water my garden, clean my gun, and watch. Because I don't care. I really do not care anymore. And, well, just all you guys who are watching this and who've subscribed to me, thanks for that. I really do appreciate that. Like, it does mean a lot to me to know that there are people out there watching these videos and giving a shit about the inane, over-masculine bullshit that I spew out of my mouth. And that's all I've got for now. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.